Hi my loves, welcome to my channel. This is Untitled Tarot. Thank you so much for being here, my dears, as always, and I really wish that you are all well, and I hope that you can take this time to relax. This time is for you, my dears, so take the best of it. We are going to do a reading here about your next serious relationship. Let's find out together what will be and how will be your next serious relationship. So we have three groups here as usual, and for the first group you are going to have this card, and you are going to have Caroline. Second group, you're going to have this card here, and you're going to have Tiger's Eye. Third group, you're going to have this card here, and you're going to have Quartz, white quartz. Alright, my dears, so let's find out together what are, how is going to be your next serious relationship. And I'm very curious, I hope you are too. And whatever comes out, take this reading and the chance here really to try and to manifest this already, because we are going to find out together how it's going to be your next relationship. And you know that the steps to manifestation is believe, feel it already, and manifest it. And visualization is also very important. So I think you can use this time also to start already manifesting it into your life. All right, my dear, so let's find out your next serious relationship. Bye. Hi, my dear, group number one. So let us see together your next serious relationship. Wow. So what I'm seeing here is that this is going to be a big temptation for you. There is going to be a strong physical attraction between you two, and it's going to feel like you are enchanted by this relationship here. It's also very physical. You're going to have a strong attraction for each other. But it's going to feel strong connection at the same time, and it's going to feel that you are not going, how can I say this, so you are not going to feel that somebody is manipulating you. You're going to feel free to indulge into this atmosphere that you have here of enchantment. And it's going to be a relationship where you are going to be kind of, you know, only seeing this is like, I believe that you are going to be so much enchanted here in this world of disconnection, that is like there is no more outside. At the same time, it is time for stability. I see here a beautiful card of stability in your next serious relationship. Things wanting to be grounded, things wanting to be serious, courageous. You wanting to do this, you really wanting to do this. Though I believe that This card here is representing that probably you're going to be fixed in one place, and it might be that one or two of you used to travel a lot, go outside, but this relationship is going to transform your world, and you're going to be more you know, like in one place, having your home, so more concentrated in the area where you are going to have this relationship. But it's going to be serious, and you are going to take this very seriously. But there is a kind of an energy of abundance wanting to come into your life, a beautiful and magical energy in this relationship. Now, there is something about growing this relationship, and some obstacles here in the growing this relationship. But it's like you two feel that this relationship is blessed and you should be together, and it is with both of you that you are going to, both of you are wanting and are going to achieve the goals, which is to form this connection in a very stable ground. But it seems that it's going to be difficult, my dears. It's going to have some, I'm not going to say difficult, it's going to have something that perhaps both of you are going to feel that you are, well, this always happens in relationships actually, is we need to kind of, you know, let behind some things from the past, or some things we just need to adapt to the new form that it is to have a relationship. But it might be that for you to get into this relationship, there will be a big transformation coming in for both of you, because there is a new body, which is your relationship, wanting to be formed, and that new body is not going to be formed before many aspects, probably even fears, are gone. And they are, you know, this relationship is going to really make you work in your inner selves. And I believe things that are not necessary for this new reality are going to need to go away. So I see you at the same time working on this, and kind of feeling that you are winning your fears, you know, that you are a winner. And you are going to notice that it will be a big transformation in your lives. And this will bring you a lot of new knowledge together. You know, your relationship has this feeling of being very addictive, and you being very in love and enchanted by this. And it can really start here with the decision of entering in this state. But it's actually the love that you share for each other that is going to feel very good, and you are going to be wanting to have more and more and more of that. And you are going to have this cozy relationship, this you know, very, very concentrated in yourselves, very concentrated in your home place. There is a lot of energy of a home place, right? And you living there in that space and wanting to create roots. But this relationship is going like to transform your lives, and things that are not necessary in you are going to find out together, and you are going to work as a team, and you are going to understand that there are some fears that are kind of wanting to mess with your relationship. But if you work together, and if you work on those fears, you are going to be a winner. And you, instead of those fears ruling you, I see here you ruling those fears, and you kind of, now you are the boss here. Now you are the one that are going to lead the way. And this will be your transformation. This will be your transformation. This will be how you are going to see things from another perspective than you used to see. It can be there is an element here in this relationship that it brings something new into it. Something different. It can also be something different here in this relationship. Out of the usual thing. It can also be that you decided to have this relation in a more private sphere, and because it can be that there are some challenges in this relationship that you two will need to work into together. But there is a lot of abundance also wanting to come in, and for sure there is this feeling of really holding this relationship dearly into your hearts, and also the feeling of being playful with this relationship, but also seeing relationships from another side that you never seen before. And because this is a serious relationship, it can be that this seriousness brings an element that is new for you, and there is a lot of work to do, of course, when two people come together in such a serious commitment and blessed by abundance. And because it seems so fruitful, it seems so you really will want to stay here, and you really will want to hold this dearly. And yes, but it will need some work. And it can be that in the beginning you choose to let this be private, not saying immediately to the world what is happening, because it will need some work from both of you. It will need some to stabilize your energies. And it's like you will decide to have this relationship in a very, very private sphere here. This can be someone that kind of has a shiny personality, this person. This can be a person that is influential in society, that can be successful, and there are many energies around this person, and that's why probably this person is going to choose to really care about this relationship that you are having, in a very private sphere here. So I believe that you too will decide that there will be work here to do between you two, for you to reach the abundance that this relationship has to offer. It can be that first you're going to go through a period of time that is not going to be easy for both of you. It can be also that there will be a period of separation between you two, and then you decide that you are going to really work on this together, because it will be this separation that you are going to have. It can be because of being there. I saw something that for you to achieve a certain stability here is not going to be immediately, is going to have challenges, because you need to conquer your fears together, and you really need to face your fears. But it can be that during that period of time, until you change here a point of view, there is a small separation between you two, that you are going to feel it immensely, both of you, until you decide to work on this together. You work on this together. And in fact, you know, relationships, when things can be worked on, you know, when we need to kind of have that dance, that we need to be true to ourselves and also to the other person. And if the body of the relationship adapts to each other, it can live, right? It seems to me that what I'm seeing here, which is very natural in a relationship, is that you two will need to work together here to kind of bringing stability into this connection here, and to win these fears that I'm seeing here. Now let us see some characteristics about this person. I want to see more, so let us check here. Characteristics about your new partner, serious relationship. Characteristics about the person. Yes, this person is going to bring a lot of change into your life, a lot of change. And it might seem that suddenly things are going, you know, completely crazy here in one way, but this transformation is actually for you to build a home together and to build knowledge together. So this person will be able to transform here your world, for you to achieve here this home that you will want to create inside your relationship. It might also be that there is someone interfering or trying to interfere in this connection, or will try, but you two are going to be connecting in one way that you are going to feel like a team. You will be like a team working on this, and with knowledge. So let me check more. So this person will be very transformative into your life, in your life. So let me see more about this person. More about this person. So it can be that this person is kind of going through a very difficult time when you meet this person, and it can also be that things can talk already about these other people that are trying to influenciate this person's life. So they are when you meet, or you are going to understand about this person that they are conflicted about a certain situation in their lives that is difficult for them, because it's causing them suffering, and it's like they cannot get rid of it easily. It's difficult for them. So you're going to see this, but you two are going to work as a team. Yeah, and this tower is not just for you, it's going to be for them too. There are things that they need to go away, for you to create that beautiful relationship that you are going to have. Let me see here. Characteristics about this person. Yeah, is the same. It's like someone not being able to get out of a certain situation that is difficult for them. Let me see more. Who is this person? This is someone very emotional. This is someone that can tap easily into their emotions, and maybe that's why certain situations are so difficult for them. It can also be that these are members of their family that are not easy on them and cause them problems, and cause them to be worried and in a difficult time. It's like differences of opinion. It can be that this person has a difference of opinion into difference of opinion about certain things, and these other people that are trying to influenciate them, they have another idea. So yeah, but they are very emotional, and they hold dear this intuitive side of them that they do have. So you're going to be meeting someone that is loving and is caring and likes to nurture, and they are looking for the same thing that you are. They are looking for a very stable connection, something that they can call home, but they know that this will take time, and this will have its cycles, because there is a certain transformation that needs to occur here for them to completely be free into tapping in their emotions and expressing their emotions. There is these problems that they have, this interference that they are having. Maybe that's even why your relationship at first is going to be more in a private realm here, and then you are going to work together towards abundance. But it's going to be very emotional fulfilled. This is someone that is very, very emotional. Let me see more characteristics about this person. They are very communicative. and they will initiate a conversation. They will even initiate a conversation about their side inside of this problem that they are having. Or you are going to meet this person in this situation, or this is already someone that is in your life and you are knowing about this situation already. But it's something that is difficult, and it's something that they are going to initiate a conversation about, so that you can know their point of view, and that you can already know about this feeling of being stuck here in a situation. But they're going to initiate a conversation so that you can know and understand what is happening, but not just for that. It's also to work on things, and to together you can find a solution to this problem. So a little bit more about characteristics. Sorry, this was the card was wrong here. So a little bit more about characteristics of this person. All right. It can be that this person is not going to, they are very emotional, is that they need to work on this problem before they tap into this energy of being fluid and flowing with your connection. Is like, I don't know, it seems like in their emotional side is a little bit, can be a little bit stuck because of these problems, and first they need to deal with this. First they will need to deal with this, telling you that they need to deal with these problems, and you know, letting you see their perspective, their point of view, so that then they can be free completely to share their emotional side here. Who is this person? Yeah. So you will need to go through this process here before, but I see here construction, and I see here wanting to build something together. And you know, my dears, life sometimes it has these things, and we can, if two people are agreeing on working on things together, and they feel that that is their truth, and what I see here is that you are going to feel this relationship very deeply. It will be like you are enchanted. You will feel like you are living, you know, this world in such an intense way. And it seems to me that there is some blockages here before you enter into this connection, and because we are talking about your next serious connection, you are going to have a serious connection with this person. It's just that it seems there is a situation here going on with this person that they need to deal with first, so that emotions can flow, and your ground and serious relationship can flourish. But it will take time, it will take work, and it might be that it will be a small separation in between, but that you are going to be agreeing that you can work on this together. All right? Because you are going to build that home together that I saw. It will take work, but you're going to be able. It can be that this person is already in your life. I'm feeling that is possible. All right. Now, the waters here are going to be, you know, shaky, let's say, but there is a need sometimes to be brave, and it's all about your decision, my loves. Do you think this is worth it? It is something that can bring you the fulfillment that you want. So always have this in your mind, because you know we all can decide our lives. We all can be the designers of our lives. There is nothing perfect, because we need to work on things, and life needs to bring us contrast, you know, so that we can see what is very precious to us. But sometimes the contrast is telling you go into another direction, but that other direction means completely out of there. Sometimes contrast is telling you the correct direction, but the correct direction can be followed by both of you, and both of you can work on that. So it always depends on where your well-being, because always consider your well-being. Remember how important it is to always have your cup full, and taking your time to let yourself to have that cup full, because if you're both drained, you're not going to succeed, because you're not giving to anything, not even to your relationship, not to you, not to the solution. So always remember, respect your time. There is nothing that is yours that is going to go away. Respecting your time to fill up your cup with yourself, with your beliefs, with things that you know that are precious for you, and that you decide that they can have or not a solution. Because there are certain things that they don't have a solution. Other things that you feel, okay, we can work on this together. Because I think, I believe, I feel that is worth it. And because with you, with the other person, you feel progress. You feel that life can bring you, or is bringing you. Don't go for the possibilities. All right? Always see already what you are having, because it's very important to analyze the moment, because all of this can be difficult, but the relationship and what you are feeling with each other needs to be there, fluid, needs to be already giving, already something that you feel that is adding to your life, not taking, because people need to protect their energy, their energies, and when you're not feeling well, you're not feeling well, and it's very, very important to know that, to feel that, to learn how to go inside and respect that you're not feeling well, and say to other people, because when you respect yourself, is when you respect yourself that other people are going to learn how to respect you also. So don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to retreat if you need to. Don't be afraid to make decisions. You know, you don't need to be you don't need to be expressing this in the wrong way. You can say it, you can let the other person understand that you are taking your time to decide on things. You're taking your time to feel things, to feel if this is the right way, if you want this for your life. Put yourself in the position of being the one who drives your car, all right? Being your car, your life. Put yourself in the position where you are deciding what you want yourself to surround with. All right, my dears. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. And this is because, you know, I think that this is very important. There is a process here that you are going to go through with this person to establish what you want. And in this process, the dance that you are going to have with each other is also very important, because it's going to set the boundaries, the pace, of the relationship that you are going to create. So, and always remember of yourself. Remember you, because we've been seeing a lot about this person. How are you? How are you feeling inside all of this? Take your time to listen to yourself. That's very important. All right? So this is what I have for you, my loves. Let me know if this resonates, and we are going to see each other next readings. Bye! Hi, my dears. Welcome to group number 2. So how is going to be your next relationship? Serious relationship. So first of all, it's going to be busy. It's going to have an energy that you are blessed, but there are very things to do. There are many things to do, perhaps things that you even feel that, wow, now I'm seeing something. Yeah, you know, what is going to feel busy is that you are trying to bring light into your life. You will be working actively to bring some fortune, abundance into your life. There is a very, working element here, and bringing light into already what you have. It's like bringing fortune, bringing abundance into what you have. This will be an active relationship. You will be going out a lot, you will be doing things, you will be having ideas, having projects. Let me check here, because I'm very curious here about something. There will be an element of protection, also protection in this relationship. Someone protecting another that perhaps is more vulnerable somehow. Protecting. But at the same time, it will be you will feel there is abundance coming in. Maybe one of you was going through a difficult time before your connection happens, and there is a help. This person is going to help the other somehow to get through these difficulties, and they are going to look and wanting to actively look into abundance in their lives, because they know that is how they can attract more love into their lives. So by looking and appreciating the little things that you are having with each other, the good things, instead of always looking to the bad things, but looking to the precious things that you are creating together. So there will be a lot of doing that, so that you can manifest even more into your life. There is a reference here into a period of time that it was difficult for one of you, but even a little bit of a depression, let's say. But you are going to be working on that and wanting to look more into the bright side of things. You are going to be understanding that in order for you to attract things that are positive, your vision needs to shift to the abundance that you already have. So when it comes to manifesting, my dears, there are two ways possible. If you are going to look at what you don't have, the problem is that you start seeing the lack of things, and the universe is going to return that lack to you, because it's what you are vibrating. It will be what you will be vibrating, and universe just gives you. It gives more of that. If you're looking at things from that you already have, things that you will fall in love with them because they are there to comfort you, maybe you're not paying attention to those things. For example, your bed that you always lay on when you want to sleep, your comfortable bed, your house, you have a house, you have a home. These are things that are very precious, and when you look at them, you look at the richness, at the abundance in your life, and you take care of them. Very important to notice, look around, notice what you have good in your life. Look at the richness that you already have. And the universe, once you get into that point of feeling blessed, universe is going to bring in more. Now, this can be someone that understands the process of manifestation, or can also be someone that already does it, because there are people that they already are born with this quality of not feeling the lack, of turning their heads into the abundance all the time, of dreaming constantly, of having visualizations of things that they want to conquer. There are people that they do it easily. There are other people that they need to be conscious about it. They need to be aware of it so that they can create it in their lives. And that can be for many things, because of many things. That can be because there was a pattern since childhood, and they were like programmed to look more into the problems, because life was difficult to them. So they thought in order to have a solution into those problems, they would look more into them. So, and that they thought that they were going to have a solution for them. But actually, you need to get out of the problem and seeing things that are manifesting in a prosperous way, in an abundant way, and the problem itself is going to have a solution. It's going to be there will come a solution for it. Even sometimes you don't even need to do anything about it. Other times, because you're already in another vibration, there is a solution coming to you. And so there are people that because of their lives, because of their difficulties, they have more problems into understanding these laws of manifestation, but they are there, and once you know it, it's very important to put it in practice. And this can be someone that really knows about these laws of manifestation, or you can be actively together working on manifest the life that you want, the clarity that you want into your lives, and get out of a difficult period that one of you had. There is an element of someone here protecting other, or feeling for other, feeling for another here. Now, this relationship will feel very stable, grounded, will feel secure. And here it comes again, that element of protection. You will feel protected, you will feel secure, you feel exuding this heart chakra and solar plexus chakra into the other person, which is also about the motivation. Here it goes. There is a lot of motivation here going around, and that's interesting because it will help you a lot to conquer this whatever, because there is something here about a difficult time. Things that were you were feeling kind of stuck, defeated somehow, but there is an element of someone arriving in to rescue another person. Interesting idea here. And since the beginning I was seeing this protection. Even you might feel, if this is your case, can be the other way around. You might feel that this person is kind of a blessing from the skies and is going to be there for you to help you get out of this depression. I even see a depression here. Yeah. There is something here about not having, maybe you are even feeling that you are never going to have the relationship of your dreams, and that is what is defeating you. That is already the lack of hope. Can be very strong on you, and this lack of hope will be what this person that is coming into your life is going to shake away, and is going to allow you to see things from a sunny, let's call it sunny point of view, which means abundant, which means sourceful, which means fortunate, looking into the other side, as I explained, and with love, caring. You know, when you start feeling in love with things that are there for you, you just shift your point of view, shift your attention, and life will connect with that. Life will connect with that. Feeling the source inside of you and the abundant part that you created. You created because once you believed. And because there is an element here when this person is appearing in your life that you are not feeling well, and probably you are not believing, or you lost some hopes. There is an element of your fears took over, and this person appears, and this person will tell you there are things here, or you will feel they don't need to tell you. Sometimes their behaviors, the way you will perceive that. Imagine this: if you suddenly look into this bright side and you see such a precious things coming, thing or situations, person coming into your life, and suddenly you know that is possible, and this person will bring that dream again, will bring that light into your life, will bring that belief into your life. And they don't even need to open their mouths in this situation. You will understand by yourself. They don't need to speak about the situation. It can only be their presence that is going to talk very loud inside of you, and you will understand. You will understand that there will be a shift things that need to go away, things that perhaps you were fearing, being afraid of being vulnerable, even. You could be afraid of being vulnerable. There was a lot of fears here, but you will be, and you will decide, I'm going to be vulnerable, and I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to initiate things. You are going to be understanding that you are going to initiate things from an abundant point of view. So you're not, imagine this situation. There are two ways of entering into a situation again. And one, it will be, this is going to work out for me. The other one will be, oh, this is a problem, that other thing is a problem, and then you are seeing the problems. You are going to get into a situation already a winner. You will feel a winner already. And this is what you are going to be learning inside of your connection here. Because this person will work as someone that will somehow push you into the direction of seeing things from an abundant space. And that's why I saw in the beginning, it will be busy, this process of bringing light into the abundance. It's like you will be busy every time in bringing light into situations. This will be a process that you will do until this becomes your routine. Until your view, your way of being and acting into the world will come from an abundant space. Always, always, always going inwards. Always understanding what are you feeling. Never forget to understand what are you feeling. And if you are feeling uncomfortable, that is a sign that you need to move into another direction. You need to move. Being uncomfortable is telling you, move, move. And there is a situation here that you're really and truly feeling uncomfortable until this person kind of appears into your life and you start kind of believing again and deciding that you are going to be vulnerable. You are not going to be afraid of being vulnerable. If you lose vulnerability in your life, if you lose that, my dears, you lose the precious things of life. You cannot lose the vulnerability. It's precious. You cannot lose your sensitivity. The first step that you take towards a person needs to be always with the present there, you know, a present, something, a give. Why do you give? Because you are an abundant. But always check your energy. Check your energy. Understand, if you're not feeling abundant, there is a big process to do. And the process can be shifting more and more every day, shifting your perspective to abundance. Because though you will be afraid, you will not let those fears win. You will be the winner and you will say, I'm like this, I'm presenting myself. And I believe in the goodness. I believe in prosperity. I believe in taking this step from a heart position. I believe in this. And I'm going to give water. I'm going to water this process of showing myself in this position. And not be afraid of that. Because when you are very sure of yourself, you will also respect when, after having this first contact with another person, you feel that the other person is blocking it or something like that. And when you feel that, it's not your position of abundance that is wrong. No, that is telling you move into another direction. All right, and you will respect that. I believe a lot of problems would be avoid even if we all respected more and more how we feel, if we always would be in contact with how we feel, not from a fear point of view, but from what is being shown to us. For example, if you come with an abundance state and you feel a kind of a block in the other person, that means move into the other, and you respect that, but you respect, keep being abundant with an abundance state there. So I can see you doing this, and I see that you are going to remove things that don't serve you. You are going to give fear to fear. And you're going to say, you know, I'm not wearing this anymore. I'm not going to be here in this position anymore. Right now, I'm going after my dream. There is something that I want to build, and right now this is what I'm doing, and I'm doing it consciously, and I'm doing it with awareness. I'm going into my heart space, and I choose to do that. I choose to see love in the little things that are surrounding me, because they are part of my energy, and I don't feel blocks with it. All right? I believe this is a very profound relationship that will help you most of all to see things from an abundant point of view. And if this connection is going to do that, if this next relationship is going to do that, this is a very blessed connection. This is a very beautiful connection that will allow you to decide what is good, what is not good, and what is not good means movement, will mean movement. This will be a prosperous relationship if you tap, and when you tap into this vibrant, abundant energy. Now, let me see here, my loves, some characteristics about this person. A little bit more characteristics about this person here. Yeah. This person will be someone connected with their intuition, with their feelings, with their... They trust. Maybe that's why it's going to be inspiring to you. They really trust their emotions. They trust life. They learn how to trust life, this person. So more characteristics about the person that my group number 2 is going to meet. Yeah, can you see? It's going to bring this process of transformation into your life. They are going to be the catalyst here to your transformation. So characteristics, and they can be a very, jovial spirits. They can have this very carefree spirit, and it's more like childlike spirits. and you will feel innocence in them. They were not afraid. Fear didn't win them over. Won them over. So let us see more characteristics about this person. Yeah, I believe your communication is going to be a lot with intuition and with acts, and you are going to feel the presence of this person. They will not need to speak all the time, because you will feel it. Characteristic about this person. They can be quiet. Can be that this person is also finishing a cycle. This can also be talking about you too. So it can also be here that this person is also going through a very difficult time. But they have an inner knowledge, and it's kind of you two will affect each other. It can be that the process is between you two. You are going to use the knowledge that you have to transform your lives together. There is a lot of intuition here working between you two. And this person is also very intuitive, and they also will understand a lot about this energy of manifesting, and this will change your life. This is what will bring you a lot of abundance into your relationship. All right, my love, so let me know in the comments if this resonated, and we are going to see each other next readings. Bye! Hi my dear group number 3, welcome to your reading. So let's check together your next serious relationship. How it's going to be. So what I understand here is that it's going to be already the first impulse, let's say, of this connection is going to be of creating something serious. And here in number 3 group, serious really mean a committed and serious relationship shown here in the cards. Now, it's going probably, and if you do believe in marriage, you are going to have marriage. Always understand that marriage is an agreement between two people, but before even being represented in physical, is something that is the true marriage is a link between two people that is given by the universe for many reasons, but that is the first marriage, and is the marriage that is the universe that is giving at first, and then secondly it can be manifested by a celebration in life. But there are many ways of celebrating and many ways of coming together. So this can be a representative of two souls that really recognize being together as a couple, as committed to each other, committed to this relationship. You are going to be very important for each other. You have a soulmate energy. If you don't believe in a soulmate, you will have this attraction, this bond towards this person, and this person is going to feel very familiar to you, and it's going to make you improve in life and bring balance into your life too. You're always going to try to measure things together to bring the abundance that you love, right? There can be people here around your connection, also looking at your celebration, looking at what you have, looking at what you're constructing together, even trying to bring opinions on how you can do that. And for some reason you are going to be looking at them, but also there is also a need here, though it's not going to come immediately into this, is that there is needing to be a transformation here and realizing the presence of source above all, even above these other people talking, because the most important thing here in this connection is you learning how to tap into yourselves, into the nature of your connection, and understanding how your own personal desires, your own personal wishes would like to manifest in life, because there is a source behind you. It's just that for some reason you will be looking at people outside your connection and listening to them, and you will need to learn how to tap into that source that is always behind you and making you grow. And there is parts of you that are already growing with that source. It's just that for some reason you will need to understand that in your connection. You will need to see the source that is not coming from the exterior. It's coming from what linked you together, what created the bond between you two. Because there will be a kind of need for transforming into this direction of understanding the real source that is always next to you, and seeing and understanding who do you want to be present in your life and surrounding you. There is a really sense of cutting things outside your relationship that don't make sense for you, or to follow another way, giving importance to this source that you will need to look into, because you two are coming together to manifest. And number 11 is also the number of the visionary, and is known that when two people come together and they are already in a point that they are connecting with source, they also come not just with the intention of helping each other, but there is more than that. There is a sense and a feeling of wanting to help humanity. So there will be also an intention here of connecting with source of your connection, to understand that both of you can bring a lot of light into humanity. All right, and yes, so when two powerful souls come together, they can already start working for the good and the well-being of humanity. And this is something that you will be kind of wanting to transform and getting out of any fear mentality, because you're going to create a lot of strength. You are going to be tapping when these fears are completely gone, of making this transformation of connecting with source. Yeah, interesting. You must both be somehow very tapped into source. Even if you know about it, but your person doesn't put a name on it. There are some people that they don't need to put a name into source. They are just doing that because they are born like they are not disconnected. This is what I want to say. They are not disconnected, and they never even had to put a name into it. They feel it. And for example, you can see this in many humanitarian people that, people that help other people, that most of the time they are givers, and they are givers because they already come from a point of abundance in their lives that they can share with others. And sometimes they don't even understand that is the source in them that is overflowing, and that they can transform the world and bring. So sometimes they're already connected with that source, and they don't even need to put a name into that, because they are already flowing with that abundance state and abundant source. There is just a feeling here that when you come together, you are going to tap even more into this source, because I see a feeling here of you sometimes looking at the exterior, even being somehow influenced by people that are around you, but it's like life is wanting you to feel the source for yourselves that you are creating, the abundance of your creation when you come together. Number 11 is a number that asks for a lot of responsibility, because in general this is a number of people that are coming in contact with a lot of knowledge, even spiritual knowledge, but it can be that they are being asked to develop a lot together. So number 11 is an energy of two ones coming together. So two people that are not going to lose their individuality, but they are going to come together to work together as two independent and two already fulfilled sources. It's like you are asked not to take from each other. You will be asked to even help each other to succeed in their own wishes. And when you do this, because you will be asked to be so much fulfilled individually, you will be very strong in order to help humanity. And that is a big responsibility in general to number 11. Also, they are visionaries. Number 11 is the number of visionary people, and that means they have a sight, they can see further, and that's why you will also have the responsibility to help those that are around you. And when you are having this responsibility, there is so demanding from you when you come together. It's natural that for you to rise into this vibration, many things can happen in order for you to tap into that source, even without seeing it, but feeling it, so that you can keep going with this kind of a connection, and it doesn't go wrong, and life will put you some challenges, because number 11 also will have, because it's an energy that is so demanding, until you tap into that source, and understanding the abundance of two people coming together, the energy of number 1 completed and the other number 1 completed in themselves. They come together to help each other. They cannot be depleting each other. So if this is happening for some reason in the beginning, there will be challenges that will transform you so that you can get out from the fear mentality and tap into a strength, a very strong. It's interesting. I'm enjoying a lot this energy, because I believe there is a reason why you were coming together. Number 11, you have a reason for that. It's karmic. It's like, you know, you have a bond, and there is a purpose to this. And for sure is a higher purpose here. And very, very important is that you are going to understand here that your energy, when you feel fulfilled in yourself, can be extended. And now you are not going to merge. Number 11 is an energy that gives because it has. Gives because it has. And find points in common. And is not going to be lost in identity. So this is also here, the subject in this reading is for you to really find yourselves, to really find your own source, fulfilled yourselves independently, so that then you can share from that point of being fulfilled, and not just sharing with each other, but sharing the abundance that you create, supporting each other, supporting the success of each other, and then supporting the world, because both of you are going to be very, very strong and the power source of transformation. I don't know what you are going to do, but I see this is higher energy here. I like this energy, and I really like the cards that we have here, because we are having here strong cards. And this is not a coincidence. Now, it's possible that you get married with this person. It's possible that as I said before, your connection will help you both to conquer your fears and becoming a master in life, in how to be superior of that state of a fear mentality, how to get out of that. And you will be looking, because it's my opinion that for you to get out of a lack mentality, there is a focus that you need to have into abundance. That is also the process that I saw here. You connecting with source, you realizing, even you don't see it. There are always two ways of realizing things: by trusting, by faith. You don't see it, but you believe in it, or by seeing it. But can you see how strong you need to be not to see it and believe in it, because you feel it. You feel it inside of you. You believe it. This is already a kind of a knowledge. It's a knowledge that is before words, and is a knowledge that is very important to understand when you want to manifest your life. Is to be sure about something, because it's like it's there. It's not. There is a form inside of you. You are manifesting it, and you believe in it. I believe there will be a marriage here. If it's not a marriage, it's going to be something grounded and strong, and you will be connecting so much together. Is beautiful. I really like it. You will have strong ground in yourself. And there are some perhaps some things related to boundaries that you will need to take in this connection. Understanding what is good for you, what is not. But I believe that you will be very able to do that. And actually, you both are going to tap, because number 11 is also very intuitive, is very spiritual, is very demanding, and really can feel, because they achieve such a higher knowledge about their own selves that they can connect immediately with an energy outside of them and understand if that is good for them, is something that they would like to see in their lives, or if it's something that they really need to say goodbye to, or transform it into another state. Saying goodbye or saying no to things from a position of power, abundance, and saying with understanding, and you don't need to be aggressive or anything. You can say no because you're very sure that is not the way, and that is just your point of view, and that is coming from a source of abundance, and you don't even look at that anymore. But saying no sometimes is very important. People are very afraid to say no, but the no that we say to others is what is going to create the dance of movement in life, and to create a self-analysis sometimes that we all need when we want something and we don't achieve, and we tend to think about it and try to understand from others' point of view, why did that happen, and maybe that will affect and transform something in ourselves or not. But saying no is when you are feeling it, when you feel that your way is another way, and when you are sure of it is very important, and it's actually helpful for other people to sometimes also understand that way that they were trying to get or go into is not the way that they are supposed to. So it will force the other person to make a kind of introspection, or tapping into their inner self in a way that is going to help them transform somehow. So when you're saying no because you come from a position of abundance and that is not your way, you're actually doing something correct. So don't be afraid of saying no to something when you feel that is not something that you want to maintain in your lives. So I see you doing that, and I see you being knowledgeable about doing that. You can also be learning something with this connection, and you can also in this connection decide to have more knowledge about a certain thing, even about how to keep boundaries, healthy boundaries. Because if you come with this energy of 11, it's something very important that you understand when you need to protect this energy, because you're constructing individuality so that you can then share from the abundance with others when you're feeling already grounded and completed in yourself. So it's very important that you come with the energy of one when you connect with each other. The energy of two ones needs to be there. So you are not going to lose yourselves into each other. You are actually going to work together as two individuals, and maintaining your cup full. All right, from there. But of course, it's also very interesting that being an individual is forever changing, because we are all, remember what I told you about the no, because we are all receiving no's in life somehow, and sometimes it doesn't need to be a word, sometimes it can be a situation that is saying no to us when we are not feeling comfortable about something. So we are forever transforming, but identifying ourselves, and here that search that you are coming together with is the search, the inner search is going to be very important always in your relationship, and is not going to stop. The thing is that you are going to help each other into fulfilling your own purposes, all right? And you are going to have here very demanding task of then putting this out into the world, and you know, helping even the world and humanity. So yes, I believe you have here a very important relationship, and I believe this is going to be a very strong and serious. And we were talking about serious, and yes, for sure this will be very serious. And there is still, I'm going to say it again, there will be here a sense of defending your ground. Remember when I saw here people trying to influence you, something here, remember about the number 1 is finding your own source, and tapping into that own source and understanding what is yours, understanding what is not yours to carry, and putting boundaries here, even searching for a higher knowledge that will help you how to do that. And that will be the transformative process that you are going to do together, is to put healthy boundaries here, and it will be for you to grow individually and at the same time as a couple. And this energy of you coming together is in a more serious way. Even I can see a marriage here. If it's not a marriage, it will be something very, very serious. It will help you to extend, because together you will feel strong. You will have that strength inside of you, and extend that loving connection with Source into the world. But understanding at the same time your healthy boundaries and when to say no. All right, so let me just see some characteristics about this person that is going to have this serious relationship with you. Let us check here. Characteristics about this person for my group number 3 that is going to share this relationship with them. Yeah, you know, there will be an energy here that this person is going to, you know, you are not going to feel confused with this person. It's going to be, yeah. Interesting. Let me see a bit more. Let me just try. So, I want to see a bit more here, and I think it's interesting here. This energy of not initiating, energy of not wanting to be confusing or bring any time of confusion here. It can be that this person is a bit shy, a bit introverted at first, and there's something about not bringing confusion into this situation, into your connection. This person might be healing. That is also a possibility, and because of that, they are not going to be initiating this, yes, there is an element of not wanting to be confusing here. So not giving here the first step. It can be that you are going to give that first step, because this person is going to be healing somehow. is going to be in the moment of finding a certain clarity in their minds. They are going to be pausing. It can be that you are going to see this person when you met them, that they are making a kind of a pause even into relationships. They can be in a kind of a pause. That's why perhaps you will notice that they are not going to initiate immediately here. Because, yeah, I saw also that you need to overcome here some fears. And it's good that they are doing this process before they're coming to you, and they are already trying to achieve some clarity here, because they need, for them to have this energy of one, they really need to be prepared before entering into a relationship. So more characteristics about this person. Yeah. So they are not, it's interesting that they are telling me that they are not already transformed. They are still in the point that they are thinking about things. It can be that the reading is telling me this because you already have an idea about who this person is. But be aware that if this person is not already with the energy of one, there will need to be here some time into before this person has the energy of one, because they need to be already in the process, and they are going into, because they are really thinking about it, trying to achieve clarity here. The thing is that they are not transformed already, so they can be going through this process of pause to see what is happening. Yeah. So something that about not initiating here. Characteristics about this person being in a kind of a recovering state here. Yeah. Wanting to see in the darkness and being in... This person is adventurous. It's just that probably when you first meet, they are starting to understand how special they are. They are starting to integrate this personality of being of the number one, which is finding identity, finding their own self, and finding that their precious energy, how can go until into go and pursue what they want, not conforming with just anything. They are going to be very unstoppable to achieve that transformation. They are going to go through that night. And this is a strong person. This is a very strong person. It's just that they are pausing, and this pause is very important for them to achieve the number one energy. They need to go into this process of self-knowledge so that they can see how special they are, and they can see how important they are for themselves, and only to compromise with what is good for them. And they are going to find, after this introspection, after this pause, that they are going to be able to concretize everything that they are wishing. And they are wishing. And here the number one enters, is the number of impulse, of knowing who they are, knowing how special they are, knowing their value, so that then they achieve that transformation. So right now, this person is going through this. It can be that you too are going through this process, because you will meet when you both are completed in yourselves, and you come together to share from that beautiful individual identity that you have. And that identity, as I told you, identity is something that we construct with everything that happens in our lives every day, by choosing what we feel that we want to maintain in our lives, we want to achieve in our lives, our values, what we define as valuable, as you know, that is individual. Individual is always flowing, depending on how we feel in the moment that source, you know, is telling us, because it's always a connection with source. It's always a trying to connect with source by different ways of existence and individual. So individual is always these forever experiences of connecting with the next big wish that is actually part of the source of this abundance, abundant state and abundant source. So for you to understand if you are in the good way, in a good way, when you are achieving things, going after things, or always try to see how do you feel. How do you feel about it? Always tap into how are you feeling about it. What is causing you? It's the same thing when you meet someone. What is that person, even without words, causing you? You know, how do you feel? Because one thing is for you to feel discomfort for a while, and that might be fears or something like that, but that will go away. Another thing is to feel discomfort with the situation every time. And that is always when you tap into your feelings, you will always have a guide inside of you. Respect that guide. Learn how to listen more. And even when you feel that something is wrong and you're not sure if it's your fears, if you are really tapping into something weird here that you don't, respect it. Respect it, because if there is any lesson that you need to learn, you will learn it. But always respect your inner guide, your inner guidance. All right, my dears? Because it's there to telling you. Discomfort means move. Sometimes it means that you're not approaching the situation in the way that should be approached. Sometimes it can, because it means movement. It will mean movement. So how much you will move, then it will depend always about how are you feeling. Tap into your feelings. Respect your feelings. I believe that nowadays, more and more, people are forgetting how to tap into source, into their feelings. And that's why sometimes they're, you know, sometimes we can or could avoid a certain aspect that is not that good in our lives, just by tapping into source and understanding how am I feeling. Because when you ask yourselves about how are you feeling about the situation, is also respecting yourselves. And if you're not feeling well, respect that. If you're feeling that you don't want to go out that day, respect that. Learn how to respect your inner guidance, my loves. All right, so this is what I have for you. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, and we are going to see each other next readings. Bye.